now we've put all of our mixture, all of our ingredients into the pot. We've mixed it all together. They've mingled with one another. They've become one. And now the end result of that I'm going to show you in 2 seconds. But before we put this out there, we got to prep the counter. So what we do is we prep the counter with a little flour, still using our battery-operated sifter. We take our dough that's been mixing and mingling for a while. We take that. We're going to disconnect our little dough hook here. Okay. That is all about ready to come off. You see how that comes off nice and clean? See that? That's pretty nice and clean, right? We'll disconnect our pot. Take that off. So now we're ready. I'm ready to show you what it looks like after it's all mixed together. So now we're taking the dough out. Look at that dough. Look at that. Look at that. That is one with the dough. Look at it. And look at the pot. Look at the inside of the pot. It got all of that. Now, the reason this happened is because of the method in which we were able to include the flour. A little bit at a time, able to bend this flexible measuring bowl here and just place it in there as we needed it. And so it was really able to mix in there and get good. Get good, okay? So we're just going to put this back like that. Now, here comes the fun part. You notice I got my gloves on. I got my flour, I got my dough here. Here's the fun part. This is the part where I used to sit and watch my grandmother do this. She'd be mixing dough all day, all morning. You know, this is probably the best part of it. I would sit and watch her mix this stuff up on Saturday, because these rolls would be ready Sunday morning. It was nothing like waking up to the smell of hot, freshly baked rolls in the morning for breakfast. Oh, there was nothing better than that. All right, so we're mixing all this together, and it's just a process. You turn it in and you roll it. Turn it in and you roll it. Turn it in and you kind of roll it. And now this is really a good batch here, because this is like soft. This is really soft and really nice. Okay, so we're just mixing that in like that. Now, you know what's key to this? The fact that we were able to do so much of the process in the mixer right here, it takes away from us having to do a lot of kneading of the dough on the countertop here. This almost came out of the pot ready to go. But my grandmother would be turning in her grave if I didn't knead this dough just a little bit, you know? Because what happens is you become one with the dough, okay? Now I'm mixing and mingling with the dough right now. I'm getting to know my dough. That's what we call it, all right? So, as a tribute to Tommy Lee Watley, I'm going to continue this process for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to pop it into a big old pot. Okay, so we've mixed this, all right? We've got all of our flour mixed in. I've been doing this for about 10 minutes. I'm about ready to pop it into the bowl here so it can rise. This is a nice batch. It's nice and smooth, okay? Like a baby's bottom, nice and smooth. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna plop it right into the big old mixing bowls. These are Pampered Chef mixing bowls too. As you can see, we've got like 3 different sizes over here. I'm using the largest size you have, because what's going to happen is you're going to put this dough in here, and this dough is going to rise. And it's going to rise well beyond this bowl here, but I'm going to have to knock it down and let it rise again. But we put it in the big bowl, and then we cover it. We cover it with a little saran wrap and then a kitchen towel over top of it that keeps all the moisture and air inside so it can rise. Okay?
Greg Barrett rocked the dating world with his bestseller, He's Just